Alright, back again, Luke here. And as you can see in front of you, this is a pretty big package that wound up getting dropped off by the postman just a few minutes ago. Inside it contains a few parts that I need in order to get another project up and running. So I'm really excited to see how everything looks. Although I know that the parts that are in here are a bit weathered. From what I've heard, they're a bit rusty, but hopefully we'll be able to get them to work with the project that I'm trying to work on. And there's also a few other things inside this that I have no clue on. The way that this thing, this whole package came about was a really good YouTuber, a fantastic friend who goes by the name of CRTcade, or David. I wound up getting in touch with him as I was surfing the net to try and see if I could get some parts for a board that I had, or one that I picked up a long time ago, a couple of years ago at least. And I found the parts that I needed, but unfortunately the shipper would not ship outside of the States. So I got in touch with David, and he said, yeah, man, I'm all for helping you out. Really fantastic guy. And on top of that, he said, yeah, you know what, Luke, I'm also going to try and throw in a couple of extra goodies here and there. So it may take a little while for this thing to get out there, but I'm going to do my best to get it out. And I thought, well, you don't have to put anything else inside it. I'm just looking for the one parts, you know. But David, being the guy he is, really, really friendly guy. And I mean, such a giving person. He's really, you know, down to earth to talk to. And he's always been around from the beginning. Times of Danks, if you remember around that time. It's been a long, long time. But he said, yeah, man, I'll help you out. And here it is. Here is the package he wound up sending out. And it is a bit kind of bulky, but I figured we could open this up and see what's inside it. So let's give that a shot here. Got the old scissors ready. And I'll let you guys in on some more information as we go along here, so you'll know exactly what's inside it. But I don't know what else is inside this thing. I was happy enough with the fact that I was going to be able to get some parts that I need for one of my other projects that's been sitting on hold for a long time. But he said, oh yeah, well, I'm going to go down to a retro store and try to pick up some stuff too. See what's in there. So, oh, I'm dropping stuff on the floor. Let's see. Oh, wow, that thing is kind of a bit rusty. But if you guys can see here a little bit, this is the steering wheel for an original Atari Pole Position 2 game. This one, it looks like it's missing a bit of the logo here. It says like Atari up in the front, but this is the original steering wheel for it. Now, you might be asking yourself, why do I need this steering wheel? Well, in fact, the let's see here, the switch that's on this steering wheel is something that I couldn't replicate very easily. I mean, I try to replicate as much as I can, but I couldn't replicate this one as easily, and I did want to try to mess around with it. I was hoping that everything would be in one piece, and I could just use this, make up another handle for it, or make up a kind of a base for this one. And it did come with the circuit board. I hope it came with the circuit board that I need. Now, this is a very old setup here. For those of you who can't, I mean, if you can't see already, this is really, really old, but I'm surprised it's actually this small. I would have figured that it was going to be quite a bit bigger, but I'm happy that it's not. And it's not super lightweight. But as you can see here, here is the setup for it. Now, what this is here, if you notice the dial, this rotates here, and this is what gives your steering left and right. So luckily everything is all connected here, the circuit board's all connected, and hopefully with just a little bit of maybe capacitor work or cleaning up, I'll be able to get this thing working. It has a couple of octos, I believe, on the side that check out the position of the dial, but since this was a complete set, I wanted to pick it up, and since it is already wired up for basically the Atari version, having a chance to go and talk to CRTcade UK, he said, well, yeah, it's about the same, so it should just wire right up. And you can see on it too, it says, maybe you guys can see that, I don't know, maybe I'll try and get a better view, but it says pole position right there on the front. So, and it says the steering board. So hopefully we'll be able to get this thing to work out all right. I'm really hoping that there isn't much of a problem. If it needs a bit of cleaning, that's not a big deal, but luckily it has everything intact, so I should be able to get the steering quite right on. But because of this board here, I wanted to make sure that it had as many original parts as possible, which is why I wound up picking up the steering wheel. So that's the original steering wheel for the Atari setup. That's what I'm going to be working on. Now, there's some other stuff in here, like I said, I didn't expect, and I really wasn't planning on getting anything else, but he put in another box. And this box is actually quite hefty, so let's fold this one up and give it a shot here. Let's see if we can sit this on top. See what's inside this monster here. He said, yeah, Luke, I'm going to go down to my local retro shop and see what I can find down there, and I'll send you a package filled with all sorts of goodies. So I'm really thankful for the fact that he went ahead and did this, but I didn't need him to go and do all this stuff here. Oh, there's a letter inside. So let's first read the letter. What does it say? Wow, this is a long one. Hey Luke, how's everything going? I hope this wheel can be of some assistance in terms of getting your pole position project completed. The seller, who I purchased this from, listed it as is, untested, and in looking in the pictures of it from the listing, it certainly seems to have been used and abused, as they say, LOL. But hopefully you'll be able to get it to work with your magic and get the wheel wired up and working with the PCB. In a separate package, I've also included a few games for some retro consoles. Hopefully you don't already own most of these, so I apologize in advance if you do. And a couple of gaming-related food and drink products, as I know you enjoy those. I've never tried the energy drink products, so God only knows what it must taste like. I just wanted to give something back to you as a token of my appreciation for being a great friend on YouTube and for all of the entertaining videos you've made over the years. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoy the packages. Your friend, David, CRTcade. So, really, really nice letter there. That's fantastic. It's so awesome. I mean, there are so many cool people on YouTube, and it's just unbelievable. You really get a chance to meet a lot of people who share the same interests, and it really grows. You know, you're always there trying to help somebody else out, and somebody's there to help you out. So yeah, I really do appreciate it. It looks like the first thing up here we have is some arcade. These are the CD-ROMs that need the arcade board, the arcade chip for the PC Engine. HE, wow, nice, fantastic. A copy of Golden Axe. Dude, I don't know why you wound up sending this stuff, man. You didn't have to send this at all. That is fantastic. I know that some people had talked about this one, and some people had said like, oh no, you got the Golden Axe for the PC Engine. And I think some people said they liked it, some people said they didn't like it, it didn't hold up, but I am definitely looking forward to picking that up. Or checking that out. Jeez, what am I talking about? That's awesome. Here's one that I do not have, and this is totally awesome. World Heroes 2 for the PC Engine. Yeah, I had no clue that this was even made. I didn't even have that. And this one also needs the Arcade Pro or the Arcade Duo chip in order for it to work. These ones are extremely expensive, hard to find. So, but yeah, I think I should be able to play this one. That is cool, and these things are all sealed too. This is unbelievable, man. I really do appreciate this. You totally didn't have to do this, and like the package keeps going. What else do we got here? Derby Stallion 2. This is the horse racing game made for the Super Famicom, and I think this one even has like a special controller or adapter for it. So that's awesome. Get my gamble on. What else? Let's see. What is this monster here? This is a monster package. And what do we have for the first thing? Oh, wow, nice. Some regular Sega Master System games. So there's Thunderblade, and that's all sealed in a wrap. That's fantastic. I don't think I have this one, so that's going to be cool. I'm going to have to make so many of these different videos. It's ridiculous. Hopefully you guys are up for random videos on different stuff, because there's a lot of cool stuff here. What is this? Oh, Shinobi. And look at the case on this. This is just beautiful. This looks like almost mint. Fantastic. You know, I'm probably holding this stuff off camera. I apologize for that. I'm just like Wow. That is too cool. This stuff just keeps going. David did like an awesome job. Can you guys see this? This is beyond like going above and beyond in order to keep these things in pristine condition. That is just awesome. What is this one? What do we got? Oh, hang on, an Astro Warrior. That's a combo cartridge. That's pretty cool. You guys can take a look at that. My Master System collection, I think, is going to be growing out of control, and I'm totally enjoying every moment of it. I really do love the Master System. I don't know if I mentioned this in other videos, but when I was younger, I never really had a chance to play these games, so it's really cool to get back and try and play them, you know, again, years and years later. This is one that I do not have as well. This is Fantasy Zone, and that is too cool, dude. Look at that. Got all the graphics on there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, as if it wouldn't have the graphics on there. Jeez. You know, when you're making a video and you're just all excited about stuff, all kinds of random garbage comes out, and I apologize for it. Next one here, got another package, and I don't know what this is. It's pretty solid. Insert joke here. Oh, dude, what in the heck is that? Is that like a Pez can or something? Look at that. That's a Pac-Man machine. What is this? Is this like some kind of candy or something? Yeah, it is. It's got Pac-Man, Namco Bandai, and on the back there, for nutrition information, see package. But look at that. That is so cool. I love it. I love it. I didn't even think they made anything like this. This is so neat. Dude, look at that. Alright. Well, this just keeps going and going. What do we got next here? Next is another extremely well-packaged setup. Let's get this thing unwrapped. I don't know what this is. This is inside a Ziploc bag. Once again, wrapped again and again. Dave, man, David, you are the man. Oh, nice. So this one's Donkey Kong Jungle Juice. I don't know if any of you guys have tried these things before or not. Well, it looks like the air pressure or something got to it a little bit, but that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this before or not, but I can only imagine what it must taste like. Like jungle juice. Last time I remember hearing jungle juice was when we were in college, and they were talking about like mixing all kinds of different alcohol together. You just drink from one big like basin or tub or something. 2008. All right, we might have to give this a shot. I really don't want to open it up because I love the way it looks, but that is so cool. Donkey Kong. And it's like the kind of like Donkey Kong 64. It's what it reminds me of, but that is sweet. And the last one here, looks like we have an NES game, which I haven't gotten any NES games in a very, very long time. And this one is Xavius, I think. Is that what it is? Yeah, Xavius, made by Bandai. Now that is super awesome as well. Look at that. And this one looks almost like in mint condition as well. Man, David, you really went out of your way here, dude. And I'm very, very grateful for this. I couldn't have imagined having anything like this and all these different games on top of the ones, you know, I was just expecting the steering wheel, hoping for the steering wheel, that it would make it out here in one piece. And it did do that, but the extra, that is just way too much, dude. So just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of a look at all the awesome things here that I wound up getting, and hopefully I'll be able to kind of clean this steering wheel up just a little bit, at least get the thing shiny and get it going. I'll try and clean up the sensors here and see if we can get it to read the direction. And if all goes well, we'll be able to do a little bit of driving here on the old pole position 2 board. But yeah, huge thanks to David. This is totally awesome, dude, and really appreciate it a lot. But that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Woo! Watching some awesomeness. Shinobi. So many videos and to make and so little time. Thanks again, man.